Hello and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be taking this monstrosity of a gaming PC here and we're going to be transforming it into something that someone would actually be proud to own. I mean, I'm not even sure what's going on here, but now he wants me to basically clean it up and get it ready for a graphics card to be put in. Now I told him I could probably get him like a 1050 Ti, but I'm going to see if I can try to get something better for his budget. Now this build is pretty nasty. I'm not a fan of stickers on computer cases at all, but my new friend told me to keep them all on there because he likes them, so that's fair enough. As you can see, the front is pretty gross. The mesh seems to have fallen out of where it's supposed to be. Just odd. I'm not even gonna, no. And then if we look in here, I won't open the side panel yet, but you might be able to see that the inside of this thing is going to be pretty dirty. So this might actually be the dirtiest system that I've worked on in this playlist. So this will definitely be a interesting experience. And also this side panel it's either just not on right or it's bent. One of the two. So now I'm going to open the side panel and show you what I have to deal with in this video. Now as we open the side panel, first thing you'll probably notice is that there's no graphics card. There was a 1050 Ti in here before, however that was taken out before my friend sold this PC to another friend. Another thing that I noticed is that we have actually a pretty nice looking, in my opinion, Be Quiet CPU cooler. And we also have right down here, we have a FM2 platform. So I believe this is an Athlon like X4 860K CPU, and I'm kind of curious if the K means that it can overclock it, because if I can overclock the 860K, that'll be pretty clutch. And then we also have a couple of blue LED fans. Actually, we have a blue LED fan, which I swear there was more of them in here, but maybe not. Anyways, and then we have this power supply, which this is the main reason why my friend swapped out this entire platform altogether, is because this power supply, it just shuts off randomly. So we're gonna be swapping that out for my new friend, and I'm probably just gonna chuck this out. I have no use for this. We can also see in here that the cable management is pretty atrocious, and the SSD is kind of just in here. It's actually a pretty nice Samsung 750 Evo. Didn't even know that was a thing, but it's actually a pretty nice Samsung SATA SSD. And then over here we have 8 gigs of RAM, and I believe that's all of the specifications that you need to know. So before I go ahead and deep clean that PC, we're going to talk about the upgrades that we're going to be doing to this thing, because this thing definitely needs some. First, we're going to be adding in a 1 terabyte hard drive to go with that 120 gig Samsung Evo SSD. We're going to be putting in a graphics card, not a GT610, but maybe something that's like a 1050 Ti or equivalent. We'll see what I can get. And then for the power supply, since that old power supply seems to just like to shut off on its own, and I have witnessed this myself, I'm going to be swapping in this Corsair CX550M from the first episode in this playlist. So I have definitely found a good home for this power supply right here. And then since my friend likes the color red more than blue, I'm going to be swapping out that sad blue LED fan with these 4 red LED fans from episode 2 of this playlist. I haven't finished cleaning them yet, as you can see, but I got about half of them done, so I just have the other half to do. And I'm thinking we could put 2 of these in the front, 1 at the rear, and then 1 at the top. So now that I've talked to you about all of the upgrades, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install all the upgrades and clean the PC to get it ready for when I can find a graphics card for it. So without further ado, let's begin. Now, I'm not sure if like something is supposed to be here to cover this up, but if not, then Thermaltake did an awful job trying to prevent dust from getting in here, because that is just literally just a straight full open hole right into this. So I mean, at least you got decent airflow in this case, but like at the sacrifice of being able to just suck in any dirt very easily. Alright, I got everything out of the computer that I'm going to be cleaning. We're going to be cleaning the heatsink, the motherboard, and probably repasting the CPU because it probably needs it. And then we're going to finish cleaning these fans that I didn't fully finish cleaning from the last episode, because I wasn't sure if I was actually going to reuse these or not, but looks like I am. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up all of these while the case dries, and then once the case is done drying, we can put this all together. I hope you guys enjoyed this transformation. This case is honestly atrocious to work in, as you might be able to tell the cable management job. Even with a semi-modular power supply, it was still absolutely terrible. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. The GPU that you see in it now is just a placeholder RX 570, just so you can see what it will look like when a GPU is installed. But I am going to try and find him something like a 1050 Ti or maybe a 970 or a 1060, and hopefully that'll be a decent gaming PC for him. So hope you guys enjoyed it. See you all in the next video.